Hello, and very good morning to all of you. The last point of our syllabus, that is gambling disorder, internet, and cell phone addiction. To start with it, excessive use of anything is called as addiction. Unnecessary use of anything is called as addiction. If we have something to search or to study or to refer, to spend around half an hour or maximum 1 hour, even if we take for like means checking emails and spending some time for entertainment purpose or even for communication purpose on any kind of social media, which is absolutely okay. But without having any reason, without having any purpose, if we are just constantly keep on searching randomly, roughly, on any sites, on any kind of social media, and because of that, we are wasting our hours together. It is called as addiction. Recently, American Psychological Association, they have published their another journal called Monitor. In that, they have also given certain apps which works or which helps us to monitor that how much time we are spending on using mobile or any other sites. So that helps us to control all these things. So internet and cell phone use, it is necessary nowadays, but to what extent it matters a lot. But first we start with gambling. Gambling means you are willing to risk something which you value a lot, something which is important for you, in the hope of getting something of even greater value. And so in Hindi or even in Marathi it is called as जुगार. जुगार खेळणं म्हणजे गैम्बलिंग, सौदेबाजी करना, सौदा, और वो भी कैसे, जो रिस्क टेकिंग है, ऐसी रिस्क which cost a lot. So uncontrollable urge to keep gambling despite the toll it takes on your life. And that's why those people who get involved in such kind of very inappropriate and useless things, they lost everything. They lost their more valuable things. Not only materialistic things, but even something more than that. सो याचा थोडासा रेफरन्स हा अगदी महाभारतात सुद्धा आहे. सो जे पांडवांनी किंवा युधिष्ठिरानं ते जे काही केलं होतं, यू नो, कि एक के बाद एक, फिर वो सब उसमें हारते गए. So that person was unable to control his impulses कि कितना और क्या वहां पे बेचना चाहिए. दाव पे ये सब लगाते गए कि सब कुछ हारते ही गए. So gambling means you are willing to risk something which you value, something which is so important to you. But soda bhi aisa that in the hope of getting something of even greater, कि ये तो बेच देंगे, ये तो दाव पे लगा देंगे, लेकिन कुछ और अच्छा मिलेगा. It is just a hope, and that too blind hope. Gambling, it can stimulate the brain's reward system, like drugs or alcohol, which works. And so it leads to addiction. और पैसे मिलेंगे, और पैसे मिलेंगे, और कुछ अच्छा होगा तो और पैसे लगाओ. 100 रुपए लगाएंगे तो हमें 1000 रुपए मिलेगा. 1000 रुपए की रिस्क बेट अगर लगाते हैं तो हमें 2000 मिलेंगे. 2 लगाते हैं तो 20 मिलेंगे. लाइक दैट. It works like basic principles of learning principles, especially conditioning. but inappropriately it works. So continually it bets that leads to losses. Hide your behavior, deplete savings, and accumulate debt, or even fraud to support your addiction. And that's why by any means gambling, it is not at all supportive. It is not at all healthy behavior. It is completely unhealthy, inappropriate behavior. Now what exactly it means in detail? Some of the key features if we focus. DSM criteria says that so gambling means preoccupied with constantly planning how to get more gambling money और कैसे पैसे लगाएं मिलेंगे. Needing to gamble with increasing amounts of money to get the same thrill. This is what is another hidden part. Because these people they get a thrill कि हमने इतनी बड़ी रिस्क ली है तो हमें और कुछ मिलेगा. This risk taking aspect, thrilling aspect, it is there. They try to control the cutback or stop gambling without success. That means their controlling part it fails. These people cannot control, cannot regulate their impulses. They fail in it. Feeling restlessness or irritable even when these people try to cut down. Similar to alcohol addiction. Escape issues or problems, relieve feelings of helplessness, even guilt, anxiety, or depression. So these are the important risk factors. The comorbidity with some other health psychological issues, especially it is quite common in adolescence or in early adulthood, some related issues and even many other things. You can also think about that what can be certain personality factors are associated with gambling disorder. Another feature is they try to get back which they have lost. Every time they lie to family members or others to hide the extent of gambling. इतना कुछ दाव पे लगाते हैं कि घर वालों को मुंह तक नहीं दिखा सकते. तो फिर झूठ बोलना, छुपाना, इसकी टोपी उसके सर, यहाँ का पैसा वहाँ, वहाँ का पैसा यहाँ. These अफरा तफरी, it is quite used to them. Jeopardize or losing important relationships, even a job, and affects any other responsible duties because of gambling. They try to resort all these things to theft or fraud to get gambling. और फिर जब इतना भी सब कुछ करने के बाद ठीक नहीं होता है, so they ask others to bail. आप अभी पैसे दे दो, हम आपको बाद में देंगे. तो बाद में पैसे कहाँ से देंगे? अभी पहले से अगर नहीं है तो उसके लिए और जुआ खेलना. जुगाड़ के बाद जुआ. So the complications, if we focus, so there are relationship issues, financial issues, bankruptcy, legal problems, poor work issues, or even inappropriate job performance, health, and even many other things. And it is like a very bad vicious circle. एकदा माणूस याच्यामध्ये गुंतत गेला then and if he is not able to handle then suicide or suicidal attempts, thoughts, of course they are going to have it. So through internet only, these are some few helplines or some online support groups are there which helps these people, and it works on the basis of AA, that is Alcoholic Anonymous. So त्याच्या प्रिन्सिपल वरती हे 3-4 ग्रुप्स आहेत. And now another part, that is internet gaming disorder. Now technically speaking, in the 5th edition of DSM, though it is mentioned, but it is proposed disorder. So proposed in the sense, DSM and APS team, they have given a clear thought that some kind of research is expected on these topics: internet gaming disorder, WhatsApp addiction, phone addiction, selfie addiction also. And based on more concrete research only in the next official edition of DSM, so they will add it as old disorder. So that's why. But again, right now, if we focus only for our exam purpose itself, then there are, like, it is called as conditions for further study. So as I said, that it is proposed disorder. It is most common in adolescents, especially between 12 to 20 years. Many studies have been there, and the basic theme line behind internet gaming disorder, for entertainment purpose and just for a change, if we are playing some game, it is absolutely okay. But how much time is spent playing games and how much they impact a person's overall functioning, that has to be studied to label or to consider as disorder. Through some survey, it has been found that adolescents, they spend 8 to 10 hours per day. How much time is spent? And at least 30 hours per week. You can imagine, instead of doing study, reading, or notes making, revision, and having some healthy exercises, having some qualitative interaction with parents, friends, instead of doing all these things, youngsters spend this much time on internet gaming. And if they prevented from using a computer or any other devices, they become agitated, angry. So few years back, a case was there in Nasik city only. So that guy, he was in 9th standard and he used to spend almost 16 hours a day. सिर्फ सोने के लिए ही उसका वो इंटरनेट बंद रहता था. And the moment when parents used to interfere, he used to react like anything. It is a very severe addiction. Similar pattern. So if we focus with DSM criteria, even if it is a proposed issue, but at least 5 symptoms should be there within 1 year. Preoccupation or just obsession with internet game. पहले गेम खेलना है तो ही हम खाना खाएंगे, तो ही हम पढ़ाई करेंगे, खेलेंगे तभी हम नहाने जाएंगे. अगर ऐसा अप्रोच है तो कुछ it is not good. Withdrawal symptoms if they are not allowed to play such games. These people or these students, youngsters, they also lack tolerance. Inappropriately, they spend more time on internet gaming. The person has tried to stop, but it failed. They decide, but they are unable to act accordingly. They have a loss of interest in other life activities like hobbies, interests, exercises, interaction, discussion, chatting, a real one-to-one chatting with relatives, friends also. They had continued overuse of internet games even with the knowledge of how much they impact a person's life. This is what is called as blind person. आंधळपणाने नुसतं ते खेळत बसतात. काय खेळतोय? And so very unethical and inappropriate games are there, like zombie असेल किंवा तो ब्लू व्हेल गेम वगैरह वो सब. Sometimes they even lie to others because their internet game usage. वो गेम खेलने के लिए झूठ भी बोलते हैं. They use internet games to relieve anxiety or guilt For them, it is just avoidance part, escapism. And they have lost or put at risk an opportunity or relationship because of internet games. The behavior which affects all other areas of life, also called as disorder or abnormal behavior. And so the same thing, it is applicable for cell phone addiction or even means mobile addiction. The same. इथून फक्त गेमचा पार्ट रिप्लेस करून मग तिथे फोन की इतका फोन वापरायचा की म्हणजे त्याच्यामुळे फिर स्टडी नहीं होती है, फिर कुछ काम नहीं होता है, and some many other issues. Internet gaming and phone issues related some of the problems and some real case studies and their psychological analysis we have written in this book. So this book is available on Amazon also. In the month of December only, with Tanmay Dikshit sir and Bharadwaj madam, I have written this book as per their inputs and even guidance. Cyber psychology case study, that to what extent excessive phone use and excessive internet gaming and some other things they affect our life. All these things have been incorporated. So around 10 to 12 real case studies and their psychological analysis has been covered in this book. So with this, we have covered our syllabus for MCQ. Important points you have, I'm sure you have already jotted down, and it will definitely help you in your upcoming test. All the best wishes to all of you and take care.